So Arsenal have completed today their third signing of the summer, joining Bernd Leno and, of course, Stefan Lichtsteiner, Greek international Sokratis Papastathopoulos. I think I've murdered that, sorry. We'll just call him Sokratis. Has joined from Borussia Dortmund and will wear the number 5 shirt going forward. This is a very, very interesting signing by Unai Emery. When we look at the 3 signings he has made, he signed a goalkeeper, a right back, and now a centre back. And, you know, he is really trying to sort out the problems they have at the back. They've always looked very, very suspect at the back, the likes of Mustafi and others who are very, very capable of mistakes. He is a very, very experienced player. He's played at Genoa, Milan, AC Milan, Werder Bremen, Borussia Dortmund, where he has spent 5 years, and now the 30-year-old has moved to Arsenal. He has made 80 caps for Greece. The signing is reportedly around £17 million. He joins another 2 players that played for Dortmund and now have moved to Arsenal in Henrik Mkhitaryan and also Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, both moving in January to the club. Of course, that was under Arsene Wenger. Now, one thing that I have noticed is Sokratis is obviously 30, Koscielny is 32, Lichtsteiner is 34, Nacho Monreal is 32, Mustafi 26. So they have a lot of players that are very, 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 you know, towards the end of their career, which is, you know, concerning. But they also do have a blend of a few others that are still young. Kolasinac, Mustafi, Chambers, Hector Bellerin. So they have a mix. Rob Holding, but they, you know, all of the signings they have made have been defensive signings. So it's almost Unai Emery basically saying there's nothing wrong with the forward line, really. They maybe could do with a winger, but it's at the back where they're struggling, and it's a really, really good sign for Arsenal to see them really trying to sort out the problems they have. Another huge problem in the Arsenal lineup is, of course, that defensive midfield role, where they've never really replaced Gilberto Silva. They've had people have a go, the likes of Xhaka has played there, but nobody's really replaced him, and, you know, he's a very, very good player for his time. But that is something that they are going to want to sort out in the near future, because you know, they always look in trouble in the midfield, and they're going to probably bring in at least one midfielder anyway, because Wilshere has left. They still have the likes of Ramsey, they still have the likes of Xhaka and El Neni, but I don't think any of those players are what you want, you know, from that sort of holding midfield role. It's really important they sign somebody like that who can play there. So a bit about Sokratis. Obviously, I've told you his clubs. He won the Serie A title in 2011 with AC Milan. He's also won the German Cup with Borussia Dortmund. You know, 79 caps, 80 caps, whatever you want to call it, for his country, which is also very good. And, you know, he's been a very, very, very key player during his time. 28, 21 games, 25, 26, 30. You know, those are all good totals. He played 198 times in total for Dortmund. You know, he's always looked very solid, and I expect him to be, you know, very much a part of the starting squad, the starting 11 during his time. He joins another Greek player. Obviously, they have Konstantinos Mavropanos, who signed in January from one of the Greek Super League teams for, you know, a few million. And you know, he looked very good in the few games he played. He did get sent off in against Leicester. But, you know, once again, Emery has made another signing and is starting to build his vision of Arsenal. It would be very, very interesting to see who else he brings in. None of these signings are, you know, eyebrow raising, but they are all, you know, important signings. They need someone a backup right back who could push Bellerin, and that's what they've got. They probably needed a centre half, and they've got that in Sokratis. They probably needed a goalkeeper. They've got that in Leno. Now they need to sort out a few other positions and get ready for the season. You know, I don't think there'll be many more signings. 2, I think, would probably be it. But they need to make sure they are quality signings. It was said that Emery had a budget of 50 million in the summer. So I think it was 12 million for Leno, 17 million for Papastathopoulos. So that's sort of 29 million, which is a fair portion of that. But they, you know, are going to try and get the best out of what they can. And, you know, signing the likes of Lichtsteiner, who was on a free transfer, is the right way to go when you want cheap but very, very good signings. And I think these signings will prove very pivotal going forward. So that is my review on the signing of Sokratis. Thank you so much for watching this video. I cover all Premier League transfers, and I have continued to do that. Every single one since the end of the season. So if you are new, feel free to press the subscribe button. Like the video if you enjoyed it. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.